In shape, 145.
Yeah.
In shape. You know what I mean? So this is different from a Crawford coming up to 168, but we know his walk around weight is probably 170, 180.
Davis, only shortcoming, pun intended, is his height. He's 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. But as you can see here, he's working on his versatility.
Reports suggest Terence Crawford recently paid a visit to Gervonta Tank Davis ahead of his upcoming showdown with Jake Paul, offering him key training insights and strategic advice. The two champions reportedly shared techniques and discussed fight strategy, showing deep mutual respect. Crawford praised Tank's incredible talent and discipline, saying he sees greatness in him. Interestingly, Crawford even mentioned that if Davis ever wanted to face him one day, he'd welcome it not as rivalry, but as a celebration of boxing at its highest level.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Ooh.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Let's tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You gonna have a pre-count.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
Gervonta. Davis seems to be taking a page straight out of Terence Crawford's playbook, studying one of boxing's most complete technicians. Crawford's preparation for Canelo Alvarez became famous for his stance switches, balance, and unpredictable rhythm. Now Tank is showing similar traits. New training clips reveal him experimenting with angles, switching stances mid-combination, and moving with sharper footwork than ever before. Observers believe Tank is not only inspired by Crawford, but also by Jaron Boots Ennis, another fighter known for fluidly switching stances. This evolution could be the secret weapon Tank uses to shock Jake Paul.
Right. This is scary. Gervonta Tank Davis is working on his versatility. We already know he has that ultimate equalizer, that special God-gifted one-punch knockout power. But he also can box. Gervonta Tank Davis, he's very durable, has a chin, never seen him visibly hurt. Gervonta Tank Davis also has great footwork and foot placement. And here you see Gervonta Tank Davis' only shortcoming, pun intended, is his height. He's 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. But as you can see here, he's working on his versatility. He's now working on fighting orthodox. He's naturally a southpaw. Now he's working on fighting orthodox. Great switch hitters, no diddy, in the sport of boxing.
Boxing commentator Showbiz the Adult recently said this fight must stay real. He warned that fans expect intensity, not a light sparring session. If both fighters hold back to avoid embarrassment, it would destroy their credibility overnight. He explained that Tank and Jake have built massive audiences who expect fireworks, not fake competition. For both men, this isn't just a fight. It's a high-stakes performance where anything less than full effort could kill the hype for good.
Career ending. It could be career ending. Jake Paul can end his whole shit. That's the black. Tank can end Jake Paul's whole shit. And if that fight is meh, and it's just a sparring session that's tit for tat, their shit's over. Because people gonna be pissed that it's exactly what they expected it to be. They can't do that. If they do, their career's ruined. Jake Paul's career's ruined, and Tank. If they make it meh and just touch, both their brands suck. That's the black two sugars. You mess around in that bell ring and you see little Tank and you see big Jake and he's throwing a jab and little Tank making a miss and bam, and y'all gonna be like, whoa, say I'm lying. Y'all know what? Yes, say I'm lying. Please say I'm lying. But y'all gonna be right there cheering because you ain't never seen nothing that damn bizarre. Even De La Hoya versus Shaq had headgear and Shaq ain't a boxer. That right there, fireworks. Because you're going to be holding your breath especially Tank fans. I'm gonna be like, don't hit Tank. You gonna see Tank little ass legs. He's gonna and big ass Jake big legs and big ass head. Watch. Y'all talk all that shit now because y'all love talking shit. Y'all love hating on things until you see it. Like women back in the 90s. I remember my sisters back in the 90s. You ain't that cute. You ain't, but all on your shit. That's what y'all do. Y'all talk shit, but y'all the first ones there.
Keith Thurman made an interesting observation about Gervonta Davis's critics. He pointed out that the same people who constantly bash Tank are the ones who never miss his fights. They call him overrated, yet they can't look away. Thurman says this hate-watching only fuels Tank's fame. Every insult, every negative post keeps his name trending. Ironically, the louder his critics get, the more they help build his brand.
If you're really not happy with Tank, first off, don't watch Tank. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You support it, then what you doing? You can't not support and support at the same time, right? So if you're a boxing purist, then this fight with Roach is really more for you. It's going to be more up your alley, you know? If you just like all entertainment, all fights, all hypes, all everything, then you're going to want to tune in to the Tank and Paul's show there, you know, because that's all for entertainment. What does it say? For entertainment purposes only, right? It's just say like somewhere in the small print of the promotion. For entertainment, don't do this at home, kids. You know, so fine.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. For entertainment purposes only, you know? So, it's money-making purposes only. You know, it is what it is, people.
When Claressa Shields claimed that the only fight that made sense for Tank was against Shakur Stevenson, Davis didn't take it lightly. He fired back, saying, "No one tells me who to fight. I fight on my terms." His frustration stems from months of criticism, especially after his controversial draw with Lamont Roach, when many fans turned on him. That backlash clearly left a mark. Now, Tank's mindset is crystal clear. He's done trying to please people. He'll fight whoever he wants, whenever he wants, with or without the crowd's approval.
And it says that, pretty much the only people that can beat him is Shakur Stevenson. And I don't know who else he said. He said she thought that at a point in time that Devin Haney could beat him, but now she doesn't believe that. But so really the only fight that there is for Gervonta Davis is Shakur. What a mighty, mighty convenient argument. And Gervonta Davis responded. And basically his response was, "Come on, girl, stop talking about me so much because you're making me feel like I'm special." Right? So he pretty much just, kind of blows it off. But I really think that there's something much deeper going on here. And it is that this, and I said it again, I said it in another video, I'll say it in this one, the Bud Buddies. The Bud Buddies are a crew of boxers that all hang around and worship Terence Bud Crawford. And the main two members of it, besides the people that are actually in Terence Crawford's camp, as fighters are Shakur Stevenson and Claressa Shields, without a doubt. Claressa Shields is a huge backer of Terence and a huge backer of Shakur Stevenson. At the end of the day, the only thing she really cares about is what's in the best interest of Shakur Stevenson. And anything and everything she say is angled that way to get Gervonta Davis to do something that Shakur Stevenson wants him to do, which is really do all the hard work and then be there for Shakur Stevenson to become a star at the end of it. I'm telling you, man, I believe that to the bottom of my soul, that is the same plan that Terence Crawford ran on Errol Spence Jr.
The upcoming Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight doesn't fit the mold of traditional boxing, and that's what makes it so divisive. Many analysts argue that it's less about sport and more about spectacle. Typically, exhibition fights feature retired legends, not two men in their athletic prime. But here, both Paul and Davis are active, capable, and hungry for recognition. That blurs the line between real competition and entertainment. Whether it's a circus or a revolution, one thing's certain: the world will be watching.